And in this light, it looks a lot prettier. You see it? It just sucks, and they don't want to tell you. Your mixtape sucks. Hey, boo! How they do that? Oh, really? Big
I was loving you, kissing you, holding you tight. I wish you know that woman that you learned to leave today. And it's a shame that you wanna come back now, baby. My love is gone away.
It's a new week. It's a new day. It's a fresh start. How are you doing? Me? I'm tired. So it's the week after Labor Day week, and I had a blast last week. By the time this is up, you will have access to that vlog, even if you haven't seen it. So if you haven't watched it, go back and watch it after you finish this one and hit like. Welcome, welcome, welcome. After I've said all of that, my name is Nicki. If you're new to the channel, I appreciate you joining me. Everyone who's here, I would appreciate if you slap that like button. It helps us get in the algorithm's favor. Yes, it does. Yes, it does, and it's greatly appreciated. So let's see, it's Tuesday afternoon. Y'all, I'm just now really coming alive, okay? let me tell you why sometimes I think, you know, as much as a lot of us talk about lack of common sense when it comes to other people, let's be honest when it comes to ourselves, shall we? Let me tell you why. I have been exhausted for the last 2 days and sitting up here like I don't know what's going on with me. Have I been forgetting my iron too much? Because I always forget my iron, to take my iron consistently. Have I gone too long without taking it? You know, maybe something else going on with me. I wonder if it's hormonal. And then I sat and thought. I thunk several thoughts about my last weekend. So let me just give you a synopsis. If you saw the vlog already, then you understand. But if you haven't, let me give you a summary of my Labor Day weekend. I got off of work. No, Thursday and Friday. Wednesday and Thursday, I spent a lot of time packing. I did some working out. I also worked. Friday, I worked as well. And then Friday evening, you know, I got a call from my friend earlier in the day. Hey, let's go to Theory, which is a lounge around here in Gwinnett. Went to Theory Lounge, had a ball, okay, had a ball. Saturday, got up, finished packing, because I never all the way finish when I'm packing up, because I got the dog, 2 kids, and me to all load up into a car and prepare for an extended weekend. That's a lot of crap. It's a lot of stuff. It's a lot. I finished packing. Then I finish packing, I do some editing, I get in the car, I proceed to drive 2 hours away to Augusta. Now that don't sound far, I'm not a driver, I'm a passenger princess. That's what I was made for. However, when I have to drive, but it takes a lot out of me. I go to Augusta Saturday night, I hang out with a good friend I haven't seen in a while. We say we're wrapping up at 11. Not only do we not wrap up at 11, I don't think we left till like 1:30. Sunday, my son starts feeling sick. But at this time, I'm convinced it's allergies because he suffers from seasonal allergies, as do I. And the temperature shifted. And when the temperature shifts, it also creates a flare-up in the allergies. So we were going to go spend a day out in Augusta. Didn't happen because I just wanted to be sure. Take my mom to a function with her friends, hang out there for a minute, come back, hang out again with a friend at night. However, this friend is a night owl, as are most musicians. And so this function doesn't start till 12. What time do I get home? Sunday night morning? 4:30, something like that. 4 o'clock, we'll just say 4-ish. And then I sleep, but I can't sleep all day because I have 2 children. The other one's feeling sick. I go get medicine, give him medicine, realizing, this is actually thinking this is a slight cold. What happens after that? Oh, then I proceed to have to pre-pack the bags up, repack the dog up, repack me and the kids, come back to the Atlanta area. Well, actually Gwinnett County, that's where I live if you're familiar with it, but the Atlanta area. And then unpack everything, start a laundry load because I'm in this new season of proactiveness, y'all. I don't let laundry or bags sit around too long. Prep for the next day, get up early in the morning. Today is that next day because it's afternoon. Why am I wondering why I'm tired? Am I special? I'm special. We have to admit our own moments. So what's the lesson in that, folks? Sometimes your issue and your problem ain't everybody else, so everything else is you. Now, how did I get that out of this little scenario? Well, because I'm trying to point a finger at disease, condition, hormones, whatever, instead of just looking at the things that I did to like, come on, girl. You're 41 years old. You ain't no spring chicken no more. While I'm still very youthful, the body, you know what I'm saying, keeps score. All them nights in college and post-college, team no sleep, get up, go to work in the morning. You might be dragging a little bit, but you shake it off. You take a nap. Them days is over, son. Over. Over. And I'm sitting here wondering for real about every other reason I might be tired other than my decisions. I had a ball though. I'll do it again. But duh. Anyway, back to my son. He's feeling a lot better. Luckily, thankfully, prayerfully, it wasn't, Covisha, but it's still a cold. So I kept him home today. I took a day to catch up on rest. I kept him home just to be sure. What I'm about to do now is I'm gonna make dinner, and then I'm gonna make like these fresh juice that I like to have for any of us when we're sick or we think we're getting sick. It's nice to have on any given day, but pressing your own juice or doing your own fresh juice is not a simple task, and it takes a lot of veggies. So I don't do it every day. It's like I wish I could, but definitely gonna do some tonight for him. So after dinner and after his stomach settles, we're gonna do those. It's a simple juice. I'll show you what it is, and probably also slip some black seed oil in there as well. But yeah, so let's get this week started officially on the vlog side. Yeah, be right back with you guys. Okay, y'all, so I'm about to juice this little kind of health shot type of juice for me and my kids. I'm going to be using it's real simple, whole carrots, apples, lemon, and ginger root. That's the base. You can throw spinach in there too if you want, but I really don't feel like doing this. And I actually might put some turmeric in too, but it's going to be pre-ground turmeric. Any ingredients like that you use have health benefits, but the fresher the better. Kroger is so basic, and I already told y'all I'm not a fan of Kroger fruit and veggies. I'm just not, but I had to go where it was more convenient, work with my schedule today. So Kroger didn't have the turmeric root, so because I really much rather would have wanted to juice the turmeric. So after I juice this, I'm going to add in the turmeric and shake it up. I have this for the lemon because for things like lemons, oranges, grapefruits, I actually feel like you get more juice out of it. And this is just my opinion. It feels like I'm getting more of the juice when I do it by hand. So I'm gonna use the lemon juicer for the lemon. Everything else is gonna run through my regular juicer, and I'll show you my Breville that I'll be using. This is the Breville, I don't know which model this is. I'll put the link below in the description box for it. Actually, I think it's in my Amazon storefront already, but I still try to also put the right link to the product. If it's not down there, check my Amazon storefront, please. These are the parts to it. I'm gonna put it together. I usually like to do it over here, but I can't find the extension cord. Okay, so that's the other part about juicing. If you want to make enough to really like consistently make it the main form of juice that you drink, you need a lot of fruit. Now I do have more apples. I just put these here to remind myself to make sure these get in here because these are older and they're a little bit more beat up. So I'm about to clean all of this. I'm gonna cut out the parts of this that look like they're kind of questionable. And always clean your fruit before you juice it, because whatever you're running through, the juice is passing over. So especially any root vegetables that you have, especially because they really soak up pesticides. If you're not going all organic, especially, they're soaking up everything that's in the soil. So I'll come back after I clean this. You don't need to see that. And I think Jada wants to help too. So let's get started. She sees the same people every day, and every day she identifies them as stranger danger, and I'm so sick of it. Anyway, I have finished cutting and washing all of my fruits, and here they are in here, and vegetables, and here they are in here. I set up my Breville. So as you can see, you just juice it through the top and it comes out through here. I'm missing the little silicone tip that keeps it from splashing too much. I don't know why I did all that. It keeps it from splashing too much, so it still should be pretty okay, but it's a little bit more splashy and messy without it. It's in here somewhere, y'all, but I don't feel like looking for it. And this is the little masher for the vegetables and the fruit. Jada wants to help, But I'm having a very much tired mama moment. These are those moments where I have a little bit of guilt because he wants to be helpful, but as most parents know, as most active parents know, these are moments for them to learn to do things and develop skills, you know, for when they go off and be on their own. But it also it takes more energy. It does. And it takes more patience and it takes more time, and there's nothing wrong with that. But this is where the struggle is as a single parent. It's like, I'm trying to do this for them and then they want to help, and it's like you don't want to shut them down in those moments where they're curious. But I'm tired, so what I'm gonna do is we're gonna compromise a little bit. I'm gonna come let him juice the lemons and put it in the container for the juice, and then I'll do the rest. Okay, so you'll see some inconsistency. He's not gonna be here for the whole video, but let me call him. Jaden, come here real quick with a shirt on, because these kids don't like keeping on clothes, child. Here. And I've had my Breville for a long time in the containers and stuff, so it's clean. You see a little scratchy, it's just the plastic has some kind of way got scratched over time. What you can do is, I have to hand juice these lemons. You want to juice this?
I thought you said you're gonna do it.
I'm gonna do the machine, but if you juice the lemon juice and then pour it in there.
So how do I do it?
You press it down. You're gonna kind of want to hold this too. Hold it in place. Wait. You see this? Those two lines? You line that up and you want to make sure you hold. Okay, now press the lemon on top, and then you're gonna rotate it. Just with one hand. Yeah. Rotate it a couple times. All right, that should be good. That should be good. See how all the juice is going? Right? Now let mommy make sure. I think you got it all. Okay, now do the other half. Make sure it's lined up. Yeah. And you don't have to press so hard, because you can always, yeah. All right, now take the lemon off. Does it look pretty clean? Now you see how all the pulp is in here? And it catches the seeds too. So then you have some fresh lemon juice. But we're gonna add this in here. I like doing that by hand better. Seems like it gets more juice than putting it in the juicer. And can you throw this away? Okay, now mommy's gonna do the rest. This a bit because I didn't, I separated my vegetables. I separated the ginger and the carrots from the apples because they have to go in a different setting for the harder vegetables. It'll still blend or juice if you use all of the same settings, but what happens is it affects the speed and how much of the juice it pulls out of it. So if you don't use the appropriate setting for what you're juicing, you could be wasting a lot of the juice. I am going to pour a cup for Jaden and myself, and then what I'm going to do is pour the excess, if there's any excess. It's not a whole lot of juice in here. This is a what is this called, a vacuum craft. So you can use mason jars if you have the vacuum capability as well. When you make fresh juice, you're going to want to use something that removes the extra air out of the container. Not only does it preserve it a little bit longer, but the nutrients that you want. So the juice might not necessarily be bad 2-3 days later, but you've lost a good amount of the vitamins and the nutrients that you want because of the oxidization, whatever. Value Craft, there's several other brands, but I'm gonna link this in the description box below. Also, always check my Amazon storefront for anything I use, but this is what this is for. Jaden! Yeah, come on. So here is your healthy juice. Oh shoot, that's a lot. And I use straws when you do fresh juice just because it's citric acid and stuff. If you're gonna do a lot of it, especially, you wanna use a straw. Okay, go ahead. Okay. So how is it?
It's good.
Okay, yeah, but it's got kick because of the ginger. So this is to knock out the rest of, your little stuff. And this is nasty. Do you remember this before too?
You drunk it and like made weird faces and stuff.
It's the best thing for coughs and phlegm and anything is black seed oil. My channel got all of this subscribers from talking about this stuff, but I no longer do that content, so I had to unlist it. But there's a lot of videos about this and what it does. Just a drop. Just come on. I know, and it's disgusting, y'all, but I need you to.
You said just a drop.
I know.
Is it strong?
You barely have any to take in there. Oh, it's so good. This is good.
Oh, I taste it.
I know.
What is that?
But yeah.
Is that Power Rangers?
Black seed oil is your best friend for almost every type of health issue, but especially if you're sick, if you don't want to do it every day. A tablespoon in the morning, a tablespoon at night. When you're sick, I would say up to 3 tablespoons a day. It really helps with phlegm and inflammation and mucus production. But again, if you have high blood pressure, diabetes, all that stuff, it helps with this, okay?
Mom, look, it's Power Rangers.
Yeah. So I'm going to get some more. This is good, actually.
Yeah, it's just the black seed oil.
I'm gonna put the rest up. I hope my camera don't overheat.
Where?
In here. Oh no.
It looks like paint.
I did not mean to swallow that little one. Trying to hurry up because my camera's about to overheat. It died anyway. It overheated. The troubles of dealing with 4K filming. Anyway, here's my Value Craft. Here's the little suction thing. All you do is take it, put the top on, put this over the top, and you just pump. And when it gets thicker and harder to pump, you know you've gotten most of the air out and created a good seal. There's like a date thing here. So like today is the 5th, and that'll let me know how long it's been in here. You can put it on the date, and then you would want to drink this probably within, child, this don't last long anyway because this is good. Like this is good. I'll put a recipe down below too for how I make mine. It's real simple. If there's a chance that you have a lot more, and they come in different sizes, so you can get a bigger container than this, but I recommend smaller containers so that you can only open up, like once you reopen this, you don't want to keep exposing it to air when you're not about to drink it, but you can get a bigger container. Anyway, that's all I'm going to show y'all. I'll be back. Let me clean this up, and then I gotta do my hair. So yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, so now I am about to wash my hair. If you saw my vlog last week, I did a temporary hair color, or as curls. This is crazy though because I did this on a Friday. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This is day 12, I believe, of this color. And the crazy part is the hold is so good with this hair wax. The only reason I'm washing is because it's time to wash my hair. The color has clearly faded a little bit. These are some hairpins. But it wasn't even that my hair needed to be restyled so much as it's just time to wash it. And as the color fades, it does get, now here's where I had the ponytail holder on. So I've had it in a ponytail about 2 days, but never would I get this long of a wash and go curl with just my regular curl cream and curl gel. So I'm about to wash it, and we're gonna try a different color. The color I tried before is Sangria. If you want a true indicator of what it looks like, watch my last vlog because you'll get a better idea there. This is like faded out. Like I said, I had it in a bun, but the color is really pretty. I got golden bars this time. I actually ordered 2. I ordered mahogany because I was like, well, sometimes I might not want color, or I could even just use the black to cover up my grays as they grow out in the front, even if I don't want to use it all over my whole head. But I have to return it because when I open the container, look at mine, it was leaked all out. So we're going to try the golden bars, which is a pretty blonde color. I'm showing you, well, let me show you the bottom. You see that? Temporary hair makeup wax. And based off of the other YouTube reviews of it, I really liked the color. I just hope it's not, I feel like with the Sangria, it had like these pinkish undertones that were really pretty and complimented my skin. Gold, of course, complements brown skin, but if it's too matchy, it can also wash out your features because there's too much close proximity to your skin color. So we'll see. That's the beauty of it. You can just try it, and if you don't like it, you can wash it out. But Let me go ahead and wash my hair. I meant to do this earlier, y'all, but as I said, I have felt like I've been trying to catch up on rest for the last 2 days, and I'm just now getting a second wind. So, but yeah, let's wash this out and start with something new. Okay, y'all, so I washed and conditioned my hair and I put leave-in in it. I'm going to do it a little bit damper than what I did before, just because it does say on the instructions to make it a little bit softer, to do it while it's out with more, damn, I can't get it out. To make it a little bit softer, do it while it's a little more wet, or with extra products, like base product in it, like your leave-in or your curl cream or whatever. Hold on, let me get my dim-in.
I was loving you, kissing you, holding you tight. I wish you know that woman that you learned to leave today. And it's a shame that you wanna come back now, baby. My love is on the way. I was so you wanna, baby. That was so long ago that I thought we can. So you wanna. I was loving you, kissing you, oh, so you wanna, baby. That was so long ago that I thought we can. So you wanna. I was loving you. I was so you wanna, baby. So long ago that I thought we can. So you wanna.
I'm back. I have fully applied it to my hair. It's not all the way dry, but I'm gonna finish drying it with a diffuser, but it is about 75% dry. And as with the previous color that I did, bit my tongue. I wasn't crazy about the first day one hair. I don't know about this color, but it's another color that I saw with other people that kind of, as it wears, you're gonna have favorite days for the color. Just like you do for a wash and go or a twist out, where like day 3 might be your favorite as far as volume. With these wax colors, you're gonna have a certain day that probably pops the best. This color application on this color, this golden bars, is a little more blotchy over here, but I think as cast breaks down a little bit, it'll even up some, because this is it's a looser curl pattern, so you can see easier. You could see where the product application varied, and I didn't feel like continuously going through it. I actually think I like this color though. The lighting in here is terrible because it's late at night and this bathroom lighting is just not the best, but I kind of like it. We'll see better. Like I did with the other color, I'll be able to tell better on day 2, and that's also when I started pinning the hair, like flopping it, you know, shaping it how I wanted to, but my hair needs to dry all the way first. So I'm gonna do that, but I won't check back in tonight because it's late. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for an update. It starts a brand new day, a new work day. A new day full of opportunity. Yeah, I'm just trying to stay in a positive mindset this week. So anyway, we will be back tomorrow because it's a vlog and I gotta come back tomorrow anyway. But also to show you the update on this color. When I get to rent, I rent, don't I, honey? But anyway, good night, y'all. Okay, so honestly, I'm a little late coming back to y'all with the update on the hair color. I'm trying to find a good light. So this one is okay. I don't know, it's a little weird. Like, it's like flat or something. I don't know. It's gold, it's cute, but it's almost dry looking. And my hair isn't dry. I think I like the red better. Like, I like the golden color. How do I explain this? I like the golden color better in general, but on me, I like the red better. So if you haven't seen the red, you have to go back to my previous vlog. It was titled I Changed My Hair Color and some other stuff. I mean, it's doable, but like I said, it's a little weird. It almost is tinkering on a green tint, which can happen with regular blonde hair dye, but this is a wax. Do y'all see any green? Like, does it look like a tint green to y'all? Let's see. So like I said, it's okay, it's cool. And in this light, it looks a lot prettier. You see it? But it's very sensitive to the lighting that I'm in, that I will say. So like if everywhere I went, I had a glow going like this, okay, this all that. But once you come into a dimmer light, it looks more ashy and it's too like specific. The terms under which, the circumstances under which I think this looks good is too specific. The red, I feel like it just looked good. Like when it looked toned down, when it was at its brightest, it still looked good. But I like it. I might try ombre at a later date and see how that looks. But this is day 3. Day 3. I mean, I could dig it. What y'all think? So there are other colors I want to try, but they would have to be very specific situations because they're like wilder colors like purple and teals. So it would have to be for a specific purpose. Like totally for Halloween, once I decide if I'm gonna dress up, I might try one of the funkier colors for that. And then I might try ombre this with the sangria later. But this again is golden bars. So y'all, I'm about to eat. I just want to come and tell y'all that I have a lot more going on this weekend, so I really decided I think I'm just going to vlog my weekends until y'all start watching me enough to where I'm getting paid to do other stuff during the week other than work and feed children. Other things that I can vlog while they're at school and stuff. Then I think it's better for me to just vlog my weekends because that's where most of my content is, and my weekdays can get kind of repetitive. But yeah, so if something else happens, I'll be back today. If not, I'll definitely be back tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. My family is coming in town. Julius's birthday is being celebrated Saturday, even though it's not actually until Tuesday. We're going to celebrate Saturday. I think we're going to do an escape room. It's going to be a thing. Anyway, so I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Yeah, be back. Good morning. It is time to celebrate my son's birthday. His birthday is coming up this week, but of course we're not going to celebrate. Well, we're not going to do a whole thing during the week. I'll get him some goodies and treats on his actual birthday, but today we're going to go, he wants to do an escape room, and we're going to have cake and ice cream and all that stuff and go out to eat. So I'm going to get the cake, and I can't wait for him to see it because it's what he asked. It's exactly the type he asked for. Yeah, okay, so my youngest is more of an introvert. He didn't really invite friends and want to have like a whole party. I wasn't vlogging yet when my oldest son turned 11, which was in May. So that was like a whole official go to the urban air, rent a room. Child, it cost me an arm and a leg and a kidney all combined, but he had a blast. My son here, he just wanted to go to the escape room, and he didn't even ask to invite any friends, so I let it be. It's like I feel like I want to celebrate my children, of course, but when I was younger, I didn't have a party for me every year. Like I clearly remember some years it was just like, here's a cake, here's a gift. But since they've been born, it's been like every birthday, every year there is a thing and people come over, and I am grateful for it, but I cannot lie, I'm kind of like glad he didn't ask for a whole party because I'm also exhausted, okay, and it's expensive. So anyway, let me go get this cake and I'll check right back in with you. Okay, y'all, so I picked up the cake. It's a Pokemon cake. I'm not gonna open here, but it just says happy birthday Juju across. Now the topper is in a bag along with the cake cutter, but also y'all, and I'll show y'all the cake once it's all done, of course. They have health, I can't get it out, y'all know. Let me store it over. Okay, I don't even know if this is showing me because I'm not looking at a viewfinder, but let me store it over. If you are into healthy juices and like the immunity shots and the wellness shots, Publix right now has buy one get one free. So and it's of several brands. It's the one near me is of the GT's Immortal Sofresco, which I've never heard of, and then Arden's Garden. I mostly got the immunity shots just because of everything going around right now. My kids are back in school, everybody's getting sick. I also tried this one, which is Immortal Focus. So basically 2, 4, 6. I tried each brand, and at Publix, FYI, you do not have to buy 2 to get the discount. So if you only buy 1, you get half price. But I wanted to try them, and that's a good price. You know, these little shots are expensive. Like most of these were between $2.99 and $3.20 for one. So I got 6 of them for $9.28 or something like that. That was the calculation before she scanned the cake. So just the FYI. Okay, let me head back to the house. Check back in again. What happened? The camera. This is the most sad party of folks I ever did see. Okay. We did Escape from Alcatraz, Treasure Island, Zombie Apocalypse, Sherlock's Library, Black Ops. Ooh.
You didn't finish reading Sherlock's Library?
I did. Okay. London's top detective duo, Sherlock Holmes and Dr. John H. Watson, have been called upon to solve their next case as detectives work with Watson to solve the mystery and name the guilty suspect responsible for the crimes committed.
That's up more up my sleeve.
Okay, next one is Black Ops. That's this one right here. Who? Don't he seem like a special operations soldier? Once upon a time. After acquiring all the necessary evidence, it is time to execute your mission. Infiltrate the enemy bunker and apprehend the arms dealer known as the Hawk.
That's too military. I like
Yeah, look, he's smiling at that one. No. This one has a 46% success rate.
Oh, that's about the same as the Sherlock.
Sherlock has 42. Then there's superhero adventures. That one is look, he liked that one. He looked up. The arch criminal, or is it arch criminal Matador and his team of henchmen have devised an evil plan to overtake the city. You must use your superhero powers to help save the day. This one has a 61% success rate. They probably gear this one more to little kids too.
I want to do that one.
The superhero?
Yeah. Which one y'all should decide on?
He wants to do the superhero one. Let me see.
I can't find easy. That's our balloon. It's my birthday.
Yep. All right, time for the escape room. Y'all ready? Oh, Lord. All right, let's move to the car.
To the car!
To the car, to the car, to the car. No, you the one who opened the door. You hit Papa's car.
Y'all ready?
Yeah.
They're riding too. I guess we're all riding together, but I gotta go back in. I always have to be the last one out the house because I don't trust folks to lock up. We gotta go, y'all. There she is. Miss America. We made it. It's right here. How much y'all want us to help build up? Juju, how much you want to build up to help? A coin? Okay, well hold on to that. We're looking for a key first. How much help do you want? How much help do you want? This the most Wait. Oh, you did the Sherlock Holmes one.
Yes. Yeah, we got all kind of powers.
Oh, Lord, you would be a
Well, look, he got that with a Captain
That's a
America
prisoner.
cape. With a Captain America. I said it kind of made sense if you want to look at the deeper. What's the guy from Color Purple? The principality, so the fundamental. That's what he looked like. It'll work.
The other one, so you know you can figure out what you like.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Move your head out the way.
1. Begin. Use the gun to shoot the center of the four flash. A hit.
Remember she said just hold it. Don't let go of the trigger.
A hit. A hit. Congratulations. You have completed level 1. Congratulations. You have completed level 2. Use the gun to shoot the center of the 4 flashing green targets. A hit.
Remember she said just hold it. Don't. Ain't not one of y'all listening. None of the instructions.
A hit. Watch and wait for the lights of the combination challenge to complete. Then enter the code into the keypad.
Oh, that's you, nigga. I thought somebody called me.
Cause you're being weird.
That was Juju.
The whole thing. Why you don't put them like this?
What is it? Cause I sure forgot it. I'm a terrible vlogger.
Okay. Happy
Birthday to really that birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. I don't know what's after that. Happy birthday. Mom. Dad. No, I'm talking about the table. You alright?
Yeah,
I know. You making a wish? I'll pretend to do it again because I missed that part. Do it again. Okay.
It was oil, kind, cool, and sharp.
Cool.
Thank
You
you.
alright? You feel warm. On his neck.
Mimi already told me what she got.
He done ripped the paper. Rip me out the plastic. I'm acting pregnant.
Is that
The keyboard. I just told them I need to get the mouse because they want the mouse and razors.
It's game day. Who got on a Raiders jersey? Touchdown, Falcons. Let's see the Panther fan over here. Let me see.
I need a screwdriver.
Huh?
I need a screwdriver.
You mean a drink?
Screwdriver.
Oh, a real one. I thought he meant like a vodka. Booyah! We are a house divided. A house divided. Rise up. Y'all see that scoreboard? Y'all see?
The new defensive
Y'all see?
coordinator for the Panthers comes over from
And he is a Panthers fan.
Yes.
My daddy. Can't save everybody. And then we have Raiders fans. But all that matters right now. I thought you said they was about to score, Daddy. Oh.
Take a closer look.
I feel something
Probably a
coming,
good
y'all.
challenge at this point. Also time to
storms
discuss if you
are
really do
brewing.
want to go for it.
Storms are brewing. My TV. Really? You know what? Boom!
How they do that?
Really? Really?
Baby, love me right. Let me love you till you get it right, right. Why can't you let the others be? 'Cause with you is where I got to be. Yeah. You is where I be. Yeah. You is where I be.
But for right now,
Did you say we got crazy?
you're gonna lose.
Listen at your child.
Gonna lose. You're gonna lose. Look at old Artie.
In 2002, so 22 seasons overseeing this franchise.
So why do you have a football team?
2017. There's also
Kiddo final. It's official. And how we feeling?
New Bijan Robinson.
How we feeling?
Before they were drafted in the NFL.
But when we play in December, you think y'all gonna get us in?
The same 7-on-7 team.
For sure?
Top performers, Falcons.
Wow, what's the score?
24-10. Let's head to the city of Los Angeles.
40-7. Watch it be 40-7. Falcons.
Winning comfortably.
Damn, what?
Camels. There are 10 camels up there.
You said, come on. Okay, ready? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Happy birthday to you.
How old are you? How old are you too? How old are you?
Wait. I got it.
You 2 years old.
Because he showed you. Dip. That's all, folks. So it's Monday. Y'all saw we had a great time for Julius's birthday weekend. Well, actually, technically his birthday weekend is this weekend, but we did it the weekend before. So we had a wonderful time. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this vlog. But yeah, y'all, those are the moments. Like this past weekend was really the moments that life is really about for me. Spending time with family, loved ones, enjoying the moment. Simple things, you know? But point being, it's not always about spending a whole bunch of money. It's about creating moments, and that's what I want to share with you all guys. So my channel is just these precious moments in life, and not just because I'm happy about my moments, but maybe to remind people to look at those little times or those little in-between moments of joy that you spend with your family. That's all Juju wanted to do for his birthday. Escape room. It was like a bonding moment. We had fun. We went to dinner, and then we had a cake at home. We listened to music. We danced a little bit. I don't think I got any of that on film, the dancing part. We watched the football game. Rise up, my Falcons. We won. Yeah. Now let's see if we can keep it going when we play Green Bay next week or this week. Whenever y'all see this, it'll be the day of, I believe, the Green Bay Falcons versus Green Bay. But I'm always rooting for my Falcons. Anyway, we beat the Panthers, shut them down. But that moment, those moments were everything and very special to me. And to close out this vlog, I just want to end on that note. And it's crazy because today's Monday. So Zach left out today. And I'm scrolling through YouTube, I see this video. It's viral. By the time you see this, you may have already run across it on your timeline. But it's this homeless man talking about appreciating the journey and not so much looking at the destination. And that is what I feel. My long-winded ways of saying things is ultimately that's what I've learned in life. I experienced so many people looking at these big things as the end goal. Finally getting a house, when I get married, when I find the love of my life, when my business takes off, when I become X, Y, and Z, when I become the first, the best. I'm going to insert a clip. If you haven't seen it, right after I close this out, I'm going to insert a clip and I'm going to link the full video down below to give full credit to who the original poster is. I'm not going to put the whole video. I just want you to see a bit of it and then go watch the full thing. But I have been privy, either through family, through friends, through people I thought were friends, through associates, to be in circles where I see people seeking to obtain, and I see people who have obtained. And from the outside looking in, this is the goal, right? Those relationships are goals, those end games, those careers are goals. But what I've been privy to, and not only through my own experiences, but through people that I'm close with or have been close with at one point in time, is the pain and the trauma and the life lessons and the regrets that come with trying to live life so fast and not focusing on the beauty that is around you and the things that you have access to, that you compromise those things to get to this bigger thing that you think is worth it. It's worth compromising this in this moment, and then they get there and they are miserable. And people hear this, but they don't absorb it. And if you're watching me right now, if you're following me, I want you to understand that on my channel and in my life, the whole point is to absorb that. You're gonna flip-flop. You're gonna have days where you forget that the moment is now, and you forget how much you have right in this moment. You're allowed those bad days. But ultimately, for me, the message out there is to enjoy life and the balance in the moment you're in, the tough times or the good times that you're in, and appreciate what you can get out of all of it. You know, be careful about idolizing people on social media. I know you hear this, but I want you to understand. And we're going to share, again, my experiences over time on my channel. I'm going to share my experiences. I'm going to probably have to tweak some things to not put other people's business out there, even if they deserve to have all their business exposed. I'm not going to do that. So I have to be responsible with my messages, even to those who probably don't deserve it. But the messages and the lessons are to be shared. And that is the point. And that's what this man talks about in the full video. I want you to watch the full video, is that the point of you going through things it's just not a hyper focus on you. You don't live, God didn't place you in this world to be an independent, self-sufficient entity where you only focus on yourself. It's a web of connections. And sometimes your suffering the purpose is to improve the future connections that kind of web out from you, your children, your coworkers, your friends, your peers, maybe to give them a source of somebody to come back to when they go through the same thing, maybe for them to see that life doesn't end there. But there is a purpose in everything that you go through. And in those moments that you go through things, there is joy to be found in the things that sometimes we take for granted as regular everyday things. Being able to wake up with your kids in the morning, being able to see your kids every day. You know what I'm saying? Even if you're eating ramen, some people don't have that. The ability to move, to exercise, to breathe freely without restriction. Some people don't have that. So it's not to minimize your pain or to say that you don't have the right to express it, but also so many of us hyper focus on our pain and look for this way out of it through when I get this, when I get that, when I have a man, when am I gonna have a relationship? I keep coming back to that because I'm so sick of the hyper focus on that, especially in our community, because life passes regardless. And what if that isn't part of your right now? What if the only thing holding up that blessing is the fact that you are putting you're idolizing that as a solution to heal any traumas that you have, when that's not the purpose of your relationships? I don't want to go off on the deep end too much more. Live life in the now. Appreciate those around you. Appreciate, if you feel isolated, appreciate your isolation as much as you can and look for the beauty in it, because it won't last always, I promise. If you're struggling, understand what it is to learn about the struggle, so that when you go into your prosperous season, you'll have a message to give to others who may be looking at you as the end goal, that you've been there before. But don't skip over the now, waiting for the later. And don't have a disdain for now, because you only have a romanticized version of later being this oasis, this heaven, this place that you get to where everything will be fixed. Because if you skip over it, he'll tell you. But I'm gonna wrap this vlog up. I'm gonna wrap it up. Thank you for joining me. Smash that like if you listen to this whole little rant. I'm making sure the battery ain't die. And I will be back next week with another vlog. I gotta run to the post office to return this stuff that bust open in the container. I got a sick child home today too. So Jaden was sick at the beginning of the week. Juju has it now. I had a little bit of it. Luckily nobody's down and out for the count, but I didn't want to send nobody to school like that. So let me go run these errands. Thank you for joining me. I love you guys. I'll see you next week. Bye.
My friends, all these things is evolving.